My name is Jamie Elliott. I've been with the Land Survey Program for about 25 years, and today I'd like to tell you a little bit about the contracting work that we do. We do two different types of contracting. We do some with the county surveyors. We participate with approximately 30 county surveyors every year, remonumenting around 240 corners. We've been doing this since about 1980, and altogether with the county survey program, we have remonumented a little over 10,000 corners in the state of Missouri. And by corners, I mean corners of the U.S. Public Land Survey System, section corners and quarter section corners. We send letters out to all the counties asking them to participate in the program, and if they're interested, they return a request with a number of corners that they'd like to remonument. It's a co-op program that we provide the monumentation supplies, and the labor is done by the county surveyor, who in most counties is an elected official in the county, but sometimes they're appointed. And they let us know how many corners they'd like to remonument, and we make a contract out. We send it out for the proper signatures. We get the contract signed, and everybody's where they need to be on that. The county surveyor will send in preliminary documents. And what the preliminary documents are, there are certified land corner document that most surveyors in Missouri fill out when they visited a corner or made some changes to the corner. And they partially fill it out with the information needed for us to look at it and say, yes, that's a corner we'd like to be a part of remonumenting, or no, you need more information. Once we've come to an agreement that those are corners that we'd like to remonument, we let the surveyor know he has the permission to proceed. We provide him with the monumentation supplies, and he starts planting them in the ground. There's 4 different types of corners that we will allow them to remonument through the program. They're corners with original evidence of the government surveys, the GLO surveys. There are corners that have a chain of evidence going back to the government surveys. Maybe somebody a county survey through the early turn of the century visited the corner, took some new trees off of the standing evidence, and did it that way. We also will let them remonument corners that are 20 years old. They may have a broken chain of evidence, but they've been agreed upon by surveyors and landowners for the last 20 years. There's been no conflict of it, and we'll also let them monument those. Once the county surveyors monumented those corners, they will send us a completed certified land corner document. We will look at it again, approve it, disapprove it, ask for changes. If we approve it, then we proceed with the payment of the contract. It's a lot. I don't know the proper way to say this. It's a lot of bang for the buck. We pay half of the amount for the monumentation. The county surveyors have already found the corners through the course of their daily work. It's not like they're going out and scrounging them up. They've already had them on the survey that they've done. So the county is getting a pretty good deal on some good land corners. The other monumentation program we work on is a private surveyor contracting. There are a lot of similarities. The criteria is a little bit stricter on that because there's no other funds coming from another source. We're the sole source of it, and it's normally about $500 a corner that we pay at this time. It could change, from year to year depending on the budget. But and it's private surveyors, and they typically throughout the year the public surveyors will let us know, hey, we've got some corners that meet the criteria, and we'd like to monument them under the private surveyor remonumentation program. And a lot of the steps are the same as the previous with the county surveyors. They send us on a preliminary document with enough data on there to tell us, yeah, that's a good corner, it's in the position of the original surveys, and we approve it, let them know that they're approved, send them the monumentation supplies, and they start putting them in the ground. When they're done, they file a certified land corner document, and once they're approved, we'll go ahead and proceed with the payment on that. It's one of those things that if we were to go out and look for corners in these counties just for the sole purpose of densification, we would have so much money invested in it that it would be not very feasible. Because they're recovering and during the course of their work, a lot of the groundwork's already been done, so it's kind of it's a good deal for everybody.
Is there any estimate for the total number of USPLS corners in the state?
Yeah, we've tried over the years to come up with an estimate, and
We're around 257,000 corners set in the original government surveys.
And then, how many of them have actually been monumented under these programs?
We, like I said, the county survey remonumentation program is just a little over 10,000. It's about 10,100 since 1980. We don't have a firm number on the private surveyor, but I would feel safe estimating that it's probably around the 2,000 corner range, somewhere in there. We have a lot of people ask us the question, you know, if there's that many getting remonumented and there's only this many total, aren't you going to finish up soon? And you know, people don't realize that, well, the same corner might need to be remonumented several times due to being knocked out by excavation or construction or just happenstance.